Man, I got a little head start. I've been here cheating on y'all. Look at it. Didn't even get no video of it. Look right here. Done pulled the turbo off. Look at that mountain Nigel put on here for me. Tell me that thing don't look good. Unhook the line. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the crossover off of it. Unhook my quick connect from my wiring harness. Pull my 2 motor mount bolts. We're gonna have this thing out. And that way we can go ahead and tear it down and go and get ready for the new head gaskets. Everybody wants to complain about gas prices. Look at that. Woo, $6. Look at 100 miles per gallon. There you go. Filter to the rim. Nigel's always working on something cool. They got us blocked in out here today. They're gonna go down here, they're gonna burn this house down. I'm gonna go down here and watch them here in just a minute. Just sit back and just record for a minute. Just watch it. Got a little controlled burn over here today. Burning this thing now, it's taking off. You can see the flames inside of it now. We just walked up here. About to start blazing, cooking. Time then we need to pull up. Oh, just about to start taking off.
They're burning this house down on Bondview Avenue tonight.
I'll be the best part about it. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it's blazing pretty good.
After getting them heads decked a few times, that intake is sitting kind of, or these heads, they sit kind of low. And the intake's kind of a pain in the butt to get sealed off. So I took silicone and let me tell you now, I had to pry hard to get that silicone on, to get the intake to break loose from these heads. So I got it tore down to here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the valve covers off. I'm gonna pull the exhaust manifold, get the heads pulled off of it. Got the rockers off this side and the push rods. We'll hit the other side now. So we kept going through having coolant pressure. It kept blowing it. It kept blowing water around the thing on the 2 passes. Well, I pulled the heads off and look what we found. Boom, boom. Them 3 cylinders right there was leaking. They never sealed. That's why we kept having pressure blow past the cap. As you see in the last picture, we got a little smoke there, a little smoke there. We 2 or 3 on that side, 2 on this side. We won't ever be using the Cometic gaskets again. I'd rather put Felpros on it than that. Like I said, we kept on, the radiator kept blowing a little water out of it. It is what it is. We'll get it fixed, get it took care of. Fire department's done left, but look, they left it burning. I guess there's somebody still here watching it. I don't see nobody. Kind of crazy, that thing's burning pretty good and not have a firefighter around. Guess I think it'll be good. Hope it'll be good. Well, I got in here a minute ago. Put a relay on the nitrous, got it all wired up. Pulled the line off. Cleared out, I come back here to crack open the bottle. And guess what? I guess the seal right here must be leaking because the bottle had no pressure at all in it. There's nothing in it. So that could be some of our issue. It could have been leaking overnight. So I'm going to pull this off and re-Teflon it. Now, well, peekaboo back in the back. We got the transmission today. Thanks to old Mr. Richards. He cut me a real good deal. And I got to thank him. I got to thank Derek. Yeah, you know, small block Ford Derek. Him build my car so I can outrun him on Thursday nights. Well, that's the way it goes. Nah, Derek knows the struggle. He knows what I go through, and like I said, he watches the channel, and I appreciate him. I appreciate him finding the deal for me or whatnot and hooking me up. He said, man, he said, I had that transmission sold a few times. He said, Jason just never He said, never had time to put it together. He said, I guess he put it together now for you. He said, so I guess it was meant to be. So I guess that's a good karma point. So I appreciate all y'all. Like I said, I'm ready to get this thing in here soon. So y'all be on the lookout. We're gonna I'm working on doing some paint body this weekend. I don't know if I'll paint it this weekend, depending on how cold it is, but it's about time to go and put some paint on it. Go and get all of it lined out to where we're ready to put the motor back in. I got the motor out of it. I didn't take a video, but I got the heads off the motor and all that. Well, I did video. Yeah, I did earlier in this video. I forgot I ain't put it together yet. But yeah, so we had 5 holes that was leaking with them Cometic gaskets. So I'm gonna send the heads and the block and all. I'm gonna send it all to the machine shop Monday and get it checked out. Yeah, I've been talking to Eric Hester at M&E Services or whatever. I've talked to him a little bit, and he said that he'll have his son Lane stop by and pick it up. Like I flowed some injectors the other week for him and stuff. But he also does Neil Mars motor. He does Adam Green, Travis Smith's motor. There's a couple cars on the list he does the motor for or whatever. And the biggest thing was Unity Motorsports. It's a guy I've become pretty good friends with, talking to and all, back and forth. And Unity Motorsports on YouTube. He'd done a video one day over at Eric's shop. It's called M&E Engine Services in Shelby. But they took a motor over there, and he was talking about the process cleaning and all, and how particular they are with us. I said, well, you know, we had 2 journals that was kind of tight, and I don't want to have an issue this coming year. So I said, well, I'll just send it to Eric and get him to check it out or whatnot. So I'm gonna send her there and get him to deck the top of the surface of the block. I'm gonna get him to resurface the top of the block, because we didn't have it done the other week or whatever. So I'm gonna have the top of the block resurfaced. I'm gonna have the heads checked for their trueness, even though we just had them resurfaced. I'm gonna get it checked where it burnt them gaskets, where their gaskets were black, where it blowed smoke out around them. So get all that checked, because like I said, I don't want to have no kind of issue this coming year over stupid stuff like that. I'd just rather, while it's cold, I'd rather go and get it took care of. So ended up, I took Caden the S10 a minute ago. I think I might have recorded it. I don't know, it's been a long week for me. But I took the S10 and I had hooked, and I had put a relay on. I know I recorded it, so I just told you about it. But anyways, like I said, the S10, the bottle, it has to be leaking around the seal on the bottle. And I remember before when I used this bottle, I remember it using a lot of nitrous. When I got on about 225, I remember it using a lot of nitrous. And I think a lot of it was, I think that seal's been leaking on me. I think that's why it's been dropping pressure. So I'll get the bottle tore apart and all that, and get that all took care of and get it checked and get it back. And like I said, we'll get the bottle in the S10. We're gonna spray it, and Kate's gonna figure out how good that thing gonna run. So I was really wanting to go out and drive it today and smack it on the gas and see how it did, and we didn't get to. I got to pick up a pressure gauge for it. So I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I just gotta go through and get the car back together, get the pressure gauge for the S10, get the bottle checked out and get it fixed, get all that took care of, and we should have us some fun here in the next few weeks. Like I said, the S10, I'm ready to spray it. I'm ready to get it right. Like I said, I'm ready for Caden to run what that truck should run. I mean, it should run on the motor what it runs on the gas. Now I need to get a square port intake for it that flows a little better. I need to get some 2. I'm rambling. My mind's frying. I'm in traffic. I need to get some 1 7/8 headers for the S10, some long tubes to put on it. I need to get a better intake, and that should probably get a little bit more mile an hour out of that big old motor and get it right. And then we spray it. We're gonna get that thing on down to the bottom 6s and get his reaction on that. We have a no prep race coming up next weekend. I signed up for it. Sorry, can't stop yawning. If it rains out like they're talking about it's gonna rain out, they're gonna postpone it to the 27th. If it's 27th, postpone to the 27th, then more than likely I'll probably have my car back together to go run in it. But if not, I'm gonna take the S10 and just go run in whatever class I can fit it in or whatnot. I know Billy the Kid's supposed to be coming down. There's supposed to be a bunch of people come to that race. It's a good race every year Tyler puts on. So I'd really like to take my car and run my car, but if I can't run my car, I'm gonna run the truck in it. So we'll just play it out by the weather. Y'all keep your eye out for it. Keep checking out on the videos and all that. Like I said, I'll keep putting them out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you one later. Thank you.